With new capabilities now in Office 365, Microsoft takes cloud security and compliance to the next level. It's easy to see why this is the most secure Office 365 ever. Exchange Online protection has been in place for a while in Office 365. In the Exchange Admin Center, administrators can create filtering policies for different types of content. With spam filtering, administrators can use risk levels to enhance their organization's bulk email protection capabilities. The higher the threshold is set, the more bulk email that can get through to users. IP addresses can also be blocked. Of course, administrators cannot possibly identify every potentially harmful IP address, so Microsoft provides them with a safe list, a growing list of IP addresses that are known to be benign. Administrators can also implement policies that detect malware in individual email messages, whether intentional or not. As a response to detection, the email messages can be deleted or they can be delivered with attachments removed from them. Notifications about malware detection can be sent to both internal and external senders as well as administrators. Advanced Threat Protection, ATP, expands on existing content filtering capabilities, hardening organizational email environments. Malware filtering policies in the protection area of the Exchange Admin Center work great for threats that are known by antivirus programs and that have corresponding signature files. ATP goes even further by using safe attachments to detect threats that are unknown by antivirus programs. With safe attachments, email messages containing attachments are routed through a detonation chamber, where they are analyzed for potentially malicious behavior. If, for example, an email attachment is trying to access a user's registry, a safe attachment policy can block that attachment, replace it, or simply monitor the scan results. Additionally, administrators can redirect blocked, replaced, or monitored attachments to a specific email address. ATP also uses safe links to scan email messages and detect potentially malicious URLs, like those from phishing scams. Safe link policies check URLs against a list of known malicious links. A link can then be rewritten so that when clicked, users are redirected to a protective shell and notified that the original URL has been classified as malicious. Administrators can track user clicks to these links and allow users to click through the original URLs. Administrators can also identify a list of URLs that should not be rewritten, should they happen to inadvertently end up on the list of known malicious links. The information worker experience for ATP is all about protection. Here, Alex has sent Sarah a message with an attachment. The organization's safe attachment policy detected that there were unverified signatures in the attachment and thus blocked it. In the message, Sarah still has access to the original message body, but the malware threat was removed. Meanwhile, the attachment was redirected to the administrator for further analysis. Sarah can also feel secure knowing that SafeLink policies are in place. In this message about cheap flights, she clicks a known phishing link. The organization's SafeLink policy found that link to be malicious and rewrote it. Sarah is thus redirected to a protective shell, which alerts her about the classification of the URL. The policy is selective enough to remove only malicious links. Even within a single email with both safe and malicious links, only the malicious links will be removed. Within that same message body about cheap flights, Sarah clicks the link in the signature line and navigates to Bing.com as expected. Back in the Exchange Admin Center, administrators can review a report that tracks individual user clicks of malicious URLs in email messages. The report contains URL traces from the previous 7 days. These traces can then be filtered by date and time, by recipients, or by a list of exact URLs. Here, the administrator filters with Sarah as the recipient to see her recent trace activities, which includes the URLs that were rewritten. Advanced Threat Protection offers extended protection through a series of features that help protect against unknown malware and viruses and provide better zero-day protection to safeguard your messaging system. With the new capabilities now in Office 365, it's easy to see why this is the most secure Office 365 ever.